Hello, loves. Welcome back to the Wild Feminine, my podcast. I'm so excited because I have a beautiful message for you today from the goddess Hathor. I just finished channeling for myself, and I was going to do a reading for myself, but I felt like we should do it live together. So I have the Divine Feminine Oracle, and I'm going to read to you this message from the goddess Hathor. Let me just, because I'm doing this live in my Facebook group again this week, let me just pull it up to make sure that it is working, because while I was about to channel, I felt like I was blowing up the internet with my energy. So I just want to make sure that it's working. Okay. So the title that I made this message, and we're going to dive more into it in a second. This is a message from Goddess Hathor. She was literally like following me around the last week, and then finally I realized, like just a few minutes ago, that she was trying to give me some messages. So I sat down and listened. So the message that I put as the title is, "It is time to let the past go. You're being called. Step into your power." And I'm going to read you, excuse me. I have the message pulled up on my computer. That's why I'm like pausing and staring out into space. And let's just move this like this. Okay. This feels really powerful. So let's just like breathe for a minute before we receive this message. Place a hand on your heart, a hand on your womb. Oh, shaking it out, sounding, just letting it go. Calling all your energy into this present moment. Feeling your Earth Star Chakra below you, being really grounded into Mama Gaia. The energies have been a lot lately, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. I posted something on my Instagram stories the other day, which is often where I post that kind of stuff, so follow me over there if you want to know more about that kind of thing. And of course, I'll be talking about it in the membership too. Okay, so let's just flow into this message. And I really like, this energy is so beautiful because I feel like Hathor is like her energy to me reminds me of the goddess Kali. And I just feel like she wants us to be really present. And if you're listening to the audio version, you can't see what I'm doing in the camera right now. Like my face is like in the camera. Really, oh, whoops. Hang on, friends. I was trying to tap on there to get, hey, listen up. But then it tapped and went to my computer screen. Be present and really receive this message. And know that if this message is finding you, I'm not just saying this because everyone says this as clickbait now. This message found you for a reason. It was meant to find you. You don't have to doubt that. Because literally this message came in for me. I'm going to give it to you in a second, but there's more stuff coming through. This message literally, the process of getting this message happened this morning because I'm on YouTube all the time as a listener. I do light language videos. I do yoga. Like I do all kinds of fucking things. I have a million playlists on my channel. If you ever want any resources, they're public. And when you're on like the For You page or whatever it's called on YouTube, when you first open it up, I always, if something stands out to me, oh, I really feel like I need to click on that, I'm going to click on it. Because that's our intuition. That's our guides. They're guiding us. So there was like this Hathor frequency, and this woman's channel had been like being popped up on my feed a lot lately. And I finally was just like, let me listen. So I listened, I was reading the description, and it was saying like a prayer to basically ask Hathor what messages she wants to give you. What do you need to clear and release at this time? And I kept getting messages. It was last week. I was trying to think. I was watching this like magic fairy show that it was on Netflix, but it was like based in Australia. And I think that Goddess Hathor might have been on there. And then I don't know, there was just other ways she was following me last week. So the point I'm trying to make with this is like, this message is for you if it is finding you, and to trust that, and that like that's what's going to happen when you like, if you're not sitting down to listen, like until I did. I can't even fucking talk because I'm so excited. If you're not sitting down and listening, you're going to keep getting these signs and signs and signs. So sit down and listen. Like I'm saying this also because sometimes when I get these messages for myself, I doubt it because I'm like, really, me? And you'll understand more when I dive into it. And if you're on live, tell me hi in the comments below because, yeah, I want to talk to you. Okay, so here is the message. Really breathe this in. I have been coming to you because you are called. You are chosen. It is time to let the past go. What happened then, yesterday, last week, any of it. None of that defines what is possible for you and what you are here for and meant to do. It's all been preparation grounds, every bit of it, even the super painful stuff, especially the super painful stuff. Forgive yourself for it all. You have done nothing wrong. You were being initiated the whole time. And you are here to lead the way for other women in this portal as well. You know this, you feel it. It is time to claim your power. Keep working with us, the goddesses, your guides and angels, and we will guide you. Allow it to happen. No hard work is required. Only take action when it feels aligned. We know this is a big one to release, but you have been doing it just right. Let go of all that bullshit of not doing enough or measuring your performance of how much you think you should be doing each day or each week. That fucking shit has to go. And this was in all capitals when I channeled that part. No more. I say this with a fierce love, sweetheart, but you are ready to hear it. I am and we are so proud of you. So incredibly proud. Please don't be upset with yourself for not shifting sooner. You are a queen. You were born for this. You've been doing exactly as meant to and planned. Everything is shifting now. Expect miraculous change and miracles. Get ready. Allow it in. Keep taking steps forward. Yes, we will help you with the energetics and the actions and all that you need. You were born for this. We are so proud. It is time, Queen. Keep working with me. We will create miracles together. We love you. Just like feel the power of that. All of that might not have resonated with you. I meant to say that beforehand, but I forgot because this was like specific for me and she was talking about my business. But this can apply to anything you're working on manifesting right now. Anything you're feeling called to step up in. It doesn't have to be a business. It can be your career, relationships, whatever it is. You might not feel called to lead other women either. But just by doing this work yourself, even if you're not in a traditional leader role in your career, in your business, by doing this work, you're still being an example for the world. So in that sense, like you are helping lead women. All right. I'm just pulling my notes back up. And if you saw me looking over there the whole time, I'm sure you already knew this by now, but I was just reading it from my computer screen. Let me just take a sip of water. I feel like there's something else before we move on to the reading. Okay. Again, her energy it feels like this like deep presence to really sink in with this message. I feel like my words are not coming out correctly. To let this message sink in. Like feel it in your body. And this podcast episode is very different than I ever do because you know me, I talk really fast. But there's a sense that we need to move slowly and intentionally towards what we want. And that was like what the message was coming through. Where was it at? She was talking about no hard work is required. Allow it to happen. Only take action when it feels aligned. We know this is a big one to release. So I talk about this all the time. But I have been working for years to get out of this wounded masculine hustle energy. And we've been taught as a culture that to manifest what we want, to create what we want in this world, we have to fucking hustle. And that's what I did in my prior business. And then everything fucking came crashing down and I basically lost everything. And I promise you, I do have notes for a podcast episode coming up soon to talk more about that. And it's a really big energy and shift to come into this energy of only taking action towards your manifestations, whatever that is in your business, money, relationships, whatever, only when it feels aligned. Because so often we take action out of scarcity and fear. And when it's not an intention, we might not have set that intention consciously, but when we're taking action out of fear and scarcity, that's our subconscious intention. So what we put out there is what we create. And this quote that I heard in a training that I attended last month, I think it was, is coming to mind to share. And I think I shared it recently on here. The hustle culture is basically designed to keep us stuck and keep us stuck on like a hamster wheel that we can't get off of. That's why we have to do things differently. That's why I'm so fucking passionate about this work of teaching divine feminine energetics, because it is what has changed everything for me. It has not only just changed my business and how I manifest, it's changed every fucking area of my life. Like there's not one area of my life that it has not impacted. And I'm kind of like getting ahead of myself of like future episodes that I want to do. But it's like, or this might even be on the sales page for my membership. I can't remember. It's somewhere in all my Google document notes. But I can't even tell you guys, literally every sale that I've made this year in my business, this is like a practical example to share, but there's so many other like not as tangible examples that I'll be sharing more about soon and on the sales page for my membership. But like this year, I had more sales in my business than I had in the last 4 years. And every time I made a sale, I was like, was it really that fucking easy? Like, was that real? Like, did that money literally just come in? Like, was it that fucking easy? I wasn't even doing anything. Or I just did this one thing that I felt guided to do. This is what we are walking into, my loves. This is what we are meant to have in our life. It doesn't have to be hard. Yes, life will still have challenges, but it doesn't have to be hard. And I just really feel like Goddess Hathor is really showing up with this message right now. It doesn't have to be hard. Stop overcomplicating it is what I'm hearing. Like, I feel like I'm seeing her like shaking us right now out of a sweet, fierce love. Again, kind of like Goddess Kali. She wants you to step into your motherfucking power. I didn't think we were going to keep getting more channel messages from her. And I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. But I feel like she really wants to drill this fucking message in. Not to just y'all, but to me too. Again, this message was for me. So we're in this together. Is there anything else? I'm hearing that more work with the body is needed right now. Since this is a collective message, this is going to look different for each one of you listening. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But when I saw that in my third eye, what I was seeing was like the chakra pillar being like lit up. There's a lot of like solar plexus and throat chakra stuff happening right now. I feel like we're getting activations and purging stuff out. But we also are being more invited to be in the body. Again, it just feels like this slow, moving, deep presence. Because again, I usually talk way faster on most videos and podcast episodes. How can you be more in your body? And I don't just mean go do an exercise, whatever, although you can. For me personally, I like to do intuitive movement, and it's not always what traditional exercise looks like. But how can you be more in your body? How can you have more fun being in your body also is what's coming through. Maybe you need to have a fucking orgasm. Maybe you need to go masturbate. I don't know, girl. Do what you gotta do. That might be a message for me too, because it's been a little bit. Yeah, okay, and now I'm just seeing this like vision. Oh, this is cute. Okay. At first it was just like me, like actually on my childhood playground running around, because I used to love like playing outside and doing gymnastics, playground type stuff. And then I saw all of us listening, like outside doing that together. My cat just made a really weird noise. It sounded like he farted, but I think he was snoring. Now he woke up. How can you have more fun being in your body? How can you, the inner child just keeps coming through as a channel message every time I make a video recently. I kind of lost where that vision was going. Let's tap back in and see if there's anything else. Yeah, I think this is about actually like having the right tribe around you to support you and to create these changes together, because it's not fucking easy. It's not fucking easy. And that's why I love what I do. Whether it's only listening to my free videos or diving into working with me, I just show up, whether you're paying me or not. I just want to fucking help you, because I'm doing all this same fucking work with you. And I know it's hard. It's hard even when you have people at times, but it's way more hard when you're doing it alone. Okay, now she's telling me to dive into the reading. If anybody's left any comments, I'll get back to them here on the live. When I'm done, I feel like I need to stay in my flow, because it's actually helping me be less ADD and more present. All right, so first we're gonna get a card about what is happening right now. One last thing Goddess Hathor wants to relay is come back and re-listen to this message. Like, it's like I feel like this message is an invitation to reprogram your subconscious. So like you might even want to listen to this video over and over and over, like the start of it when we did the channel messages, to help reprogram your mind. Word. That's such a great idea. I'm also hearing like reprogram your body too, which like I've taught that with manifestation for years. It's not just about reprogramming our mind. It's also about feeling it and reprogramming our body. So maybe listen to this podcast episode while you're dancing, while you're walking, while you're playing. Feel the energy again of it in your body. It very much feels like root chakra energy to me too. It's again like this deep presence, because manifestations and transformation happen when we work with the body. Again, not just the mind. I'm going off on too many tangents now. I have so many videos from the past 8 million years talking about that. Oh, I actually have a free chakra guide that I made when I first started this business in 2019. It's actually pinned to the top of this Facebook group. That's coming through to share as a resource too. If you're not listening to this in the Facebook group, let me leave a note for myself. I'll link it up below. Let me just take one more sip of water. So what's happening right now? Can we just have one card about what's happening right now? I'm just hearing like purge out again. Oh, of course. I don't know how to say this goddess's name. Shekinah? Someone tell me below if you know how to say this. The presence of the divine feminine. Of fucking course. Literally everything we've been talking about. At the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. And this card is so much yellow energy, which again, solar plexus. I was saying that earlier. I was feeling that. I love when I channel and then the cards just confirm, because I'm like, thanks. Sometimes my logical brain needs that shit. We're getting activated right now. We're getting our fucking crowns. And it's funny because I'm actually seeing my mirror behind me. Like the top of it, it looks like the top of like a throne. I'm just gonna see if there's anything in the guidebook that sticks out to share. Let's see. The Shekinah, again butchering this, is the light that inhabits your body, your cells, and is in the cells of all the people and objects you see around you. She is also about pure experience. She is the message, the truth, that there is a light at the center of everything that happens to us, both the bad and the good. It is also the reminder that we are not just this body, this pain we might be going through, or this confusing moment in our brief life. We are light. We are molecules of heaven in human form. And right now we can just know this. We can experience the light we are, and that can be enough. That can be the miracle and the answer we actually need. Not words or meaning, but simply and more profoundly pure radiant being. That just like, I feel like touches and confirms all the things we've been talking about. Yeah, because we're going through this massive death and rebirth portal still at the moment. So remember that you're the light. Remember. And I love what it said about both the bad and the good, because I talk about that all the time when I'm talking about alchemy. Everything that's happening is happening for our good. So right now, what's happening right now? We're getting activated. Things might feel dark, but we're in a birth canal. We're going to come out the portal soon. Summer solstice is just, what's today? The 4th? Trying to do math in my head. 16 days away. A big energy shift is happening then. Right now, I'm hearing we're like purging stuff out that we don't need anymore to be prepared for that big portal that we're about to go through with the summer solstice. All right, so what's one advice card that you have for us right now? Although I feel like we've gotten a lot of it, but I always just like to ask when I do readings for one advice card. Again, another name I don't know how to say. Amaterasu, the goddess of light. Oh my God, again, the light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. This to me, oh my God, this is like literally reminds me of a dream I had 2 nights ago. Stop comparing yourself to other people, which is solar plexus energy. Like, take your fucking power back. Even if you're comparing yourself to me, like, I have to really catch myself when it comes to people that I listen to and mentors that I have, to not put them on a pedestal, to not compare myself to them, because if you see something in me, it's because you're seeing it in yourself. Whatever power you see in myself or others, it is a reflection of yourself. So an invitation is coming through, a ritual you can do. Take your journal and write out, just like the one person that you really look up to, and write out what their qualities are. And then under that, write out and see how you actually have those fucking qualities within yourself. And see your fucking power, bitch. All right. One final message. Just give us some closing encouragement. Any messages of what we're manifesting right now to encourage us. Oh my God, I really don't know how to say this one. Zahao Wahing, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. This again is tapping me back into the energy I keep referring to of Goddess Hathor, of this deep presence and root chakra. And literally the card's red, root chakra. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. It feels like this pathway is being opened for us right now. Again, like I was saying, we're purging a lot of stuff out right now. So know that big changes are coming to you. What you've been praying for is coming. But you have to clear out anything from both the mind and the body, I'm hearing, that may be blocking you for manifesting what you want. One of my favorite, I'll just give you a real quick ritual. I'm so excited because when we're in membership and we're gonna be on Zoom live circles together, and we're gonna be doing like more body embodiment rituals and do a deep dive into all these things I'm talking about together. I just fucking lost it. What was I gonna say? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, so take your journal and just write out everything that's in your fucking mind. Just let it all out. I have to do this probably twice a day, each day, in the morning and at night. That's just one really, really, really simple thing you can do to get out of your fucking mind and make your mind more clear. There's so many other things that I could recommend, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to give you that one today because that one feels the most relevant. And there's just this energy again of coming through of what I'm feeling like shaking might be a really important other ritual for you that will just help you shake the shit out of your body. That helps clear your mind too. There's so many messages coming through right now that I'm like, okay, help me focus. It was about the inner child and fun. Fun is such a way to lighten the energy of anything. So big things are coming, my loves. We just have to keep doing the clearing and the releasing and the purging. And I know that shit is not fun all the time, but like our first card said, everything that's happening for us, both bad and good, like it is actually serving us, or however it was worded. Okay, this went a lot longer than I expected it to. I actually need to go because I have to be somewhere in a little bit. I just saw a little light. But I love you so much. And like I said, if you're feeling really called to these messages, if these messages resonate with you, if you want to dive deeper into this work of transformation and rebirth and fucking claiming your feminine power and unleashing your wild woman within and manifesting everything you fucking want and letting go of all the fucking rules, my Goddess Alchemy membership is now open, and our first call is June 19th, the day before summer solstice. And actually, I'm remembering the first call is about the death of the old. So we'll be doing some letting go of this fucking any other shit that we need to do right before the summer solstice. And we're going to be working with a different goddess each month and have a different theme. And for this month, it's going to be Goddess Kali, which is perfect for the death and the rebirth and letting go. And I'll link that up below. You can reach out if you have any questions. Yeah, it's open now. There's something else. Oh, you get to dive into all of our prior calls from membership. When I had it before, it was 2 different names before, but you get to dive into all those prior calls now and get access to the community as well. And I'd love to have you if it resonates. I have other self-paced courses. Those will be linked up below too. Oh, before I go, I do need to go because like I said, I have to be somewhere, but I'm just going to check the comments really quick. Okay. Hello, beautiful Raina. Hi, beautiful Sarah. Hi, beautiful Amy. Okay, so just a closing reminder, Goddess Hathor wants us to listen to this message on fucking repeat, the channeled messages to help reprogram our mind. So come back. This will be up on my YouTube and my podcast, which is on Spotify, Apple, and all the places. So you can come back to this episode and re-listen to it and help reprogram your mind that it gets to be easy. And it's time to claim your fucking power now. You got this, bitch. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.